I'm Nic Harcourt. It's Morning Becomes Eclectic at 89.9 KCRW. And coming up, we've got a live performance, a session we recorded the day after the Sounds Eclectic Evening. We were very lucky to get into the studio, Beck, along with the Flaming Lips. First of all, thank you for playing the show. I hope
sure.
I hope you guys had
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming in here on a Sunday and taping this session.
Well, it's even worse for you guys because you guys were out till 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but, you know.
Doing drugs and getting drunk and everything. Yeah.
You know, we try to keep that stuff quiet. But you're going to do a whole bunch of songs for us. We're going to talk as well.
Exactly, yeah.
But I think the first thing we should do is just hear some music. What do you think?
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Put your hands on the wheel, let the golden age begin. The window down, feel the moonlight on your skin. The desert wind, cool your aching head. The weight of the world drift away instead. Oh, these days I barely get by. I don't even try. Treacherous road with the desolated view. As distant lights heal their foreign view. The sun don't shine even when it's day.
Beck with the Flaming Lips. They're on Morning Becomes Eclectic, and we're going to do the interview a little bit differently. Normally we do it in the middle, but we're kind of talking in between the songs this time around. And he started off with Golden Age. I think before you get to the second song, I want to ask very quickly, Beck, what inspired you to hook up with these reprobates? To
I was desperate, extremely desperate.
What did he mean by that? Reprobate.
That's a good word.
Oh, okay.
I call them pirates because Wayne wears a patch, and
I do. I usually have it with me, but today I don't.
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't really matter because it's radio, but
Right.
but picture it.
But
if
picture
you
I've
want
got
to.
a patch on
yeah,
my
yeah,
eye.
Show up with
Yeah.
barrels of rum and
Well, obviously, you put out Sea Changes and you were going to tour. Why did you decide to change tack a little bit, I guess? You've toured with the same band for so long, and this time it's a little bit different.
yeah. Well, I needed a band, and I thought I'd just do something different. Honestly, I just thought I'd try something different. See what happens. A different kind of chemistry.
When you called us, that was sort of the idea that we got. You thought it'd
Yeah.
be just kind of a radical, just bizarre idea, and
Yeah, I think because when you've done the same thing for a number of years and you start trying to look for other situations and things to learn new things and
no, exactly.
and I like putting myself in a sort of tenuous situation sometimes where I have to
see, that's what I mean. See, that's why it works so good because I'm the same way. I thought, I'm going out there to California, be with Beck. What a weirdo. I don't know what's going to happen there. And you probably thought even worse of us. Yeah, like, oh my God, they said yes, because I think originally you thought they would say, "Who you think you are, kid, calling us here in Oklahoma City?" Yeah. And then you'd say, "Well, I tried, and they were mean to me." And right,
and that was that.
right.
Well, 23 dates later, it seems to be working.
They're the hardest working band in showbiz.
Well, the pressure was especially on us in a way because, a lot of people don't know who we are, but they know who you are, and they're not going to really care if it's Beck and the Flaming Lips or Beck and the Rolling Stones, really. It would just be they came to see you. And of all these years you've been playing and doing these shows, we didn't want them to come and say, the time I saw them with the Flaming Lips, they really sucked. So we wanted to make sure this was not only at least up to par, but something special and unique and great.
Yeah, and I love what they've done with the songs too. You play the same songs for years and years and years, and then you get somebody else's. You look at the song again through somebody else's eyes and ears, and
right. And there were some that we, as the tour has gone on, we've sort of thought, let's keep jazzing it up and see if it works better and better. And I think some of them have worked out great, and others we still have dilemmas with. We play them and we're like, what do you want to do with that? And
well, maybe as we go through the set, we can talk about the differences if you feel like it as we get to the different songs. I know the next song you've got lined up is "We Live Again." Anything to say about the way the song has changed with these guys?
I don't really know. What do you think?
I don't know. Because we're listening to Mutations, trying to figure out what songs to do, and that's one of my favorites on there.
well, yeah, I kind of I have 5 or 6 albums. I just told them to listen to the songs and pick the ones that they had some kind of connection with.
Right.
And,
And we just we veered towards the classics in my opinion. These ones that when people think of Beck, they think of these tunes. And
But off of the last album, they chose "Get Real Paid," which was a song
Yeah.
when we did that tour we never even played.
right,
So-
right.
And then that's actually one that we should play. That's
Well, we're not ready to play that.
we're not
one.
ready. We don't have the technology.
All right.
But you can do "We Live Again," right?
Right.
All right.
You guys want to do it?
No.
All right.
These withered hands have done for the gene, sifted the sand, left overlightness over the hill.
sex, painted windows, dredging the night, drunk libertines stink like colognes on the new fangled wasteland. The end, oh the end, we live again. Oh, I grow weary of the end. Love is a plague in a mix-match parade where the castaways look so deranged. When will children learn that their wilderness is burned? And love will be new, never cold and vacant. These withered hands have dug for the dream, sifted the sand, left overnight. There's the end, oh the end, we live again. Oh, I grow weary of the end.
It's Beck with the Flaming Lips on Morning Becomes Eclectic, and We Live Again. The next song is actually from Mutations, Cold Brains.
Cold Brains, yeah.
Yeah?
I feel like we've given this one kind of a Butthole Surfer's guitar treatment in the middle, huh? I don't.
I'd say that.
Yeah, like the guitars have all done too many bad drugs, and they don't actually.
Not actually in tune.
And actually, last time I was talking with Beck about this song, he was saying that's what it needed. So
Yeah, there you go.
The perfect guys.
It did. I was rescued. That sounds good, Wayne.
Yeah.
Let me hear the double assault here. This is Wayne and Steven.
Here we go.
Good, I think we're ready.
Cold brains, unmoved, untouched, unglued, laid lone at last. No thoughts, no mind to run behind a trail of disaster. They find no push, abandon us. We ride the storm, covered into the fields of green are bent, obscene. I lay upon the ground. They warm of foam, a hangman's rope, pulls me one way or the other. They find no curse, abandon us. We ride their soul, covered into bone. Oh, bird of song is heard no longer in the evacuated heavens. The drain is drawn and drained and gone. On and on, it doesn't matter. That final curse abandoned us. We ride this sword, covered to hold.
It's a special hour. Morning Becomes Eclectic. We got Beck and the Flaming Lips in the studio.
That's a lot of fun.
You know, we started off by talking about the songs that you were going to play, and Wayne, you were listening. You and Stephen and the band, you were listening to Beck. Did you listen to all the albums and then give him a list of songs that you figured?
Well, I
you
think it
could
was
do?
really like in the very beginning of it, we didn't have any idea if it was going to be, 100 songs or like if he knew exactly it was going to be, hey, these 20 songs, and we really didn't have any idea. So we sort of went and felt like whatever he wants to do, that's what we'll do. And I think he felt the same way as us. He's like, hey, whatever you guys want to do. So we made a list of what we thought we really wanted to play and what he really wanted to play, and then we just kind of veered it, smaller from the stuff that didn't really work. I don't know. There was probably some songs that didn't work. I don't know why. You just sort of go, and you didn't care that much. We didn't care that much, and then some of them we really felt like, we've got to make these work, and that was even stuff like Loser, and even there was other ones that we thought we've got to make this work, and we tried different arrangements.
Some of my favorite things that they've done were some of the things from Midnight Vultures, some of the kind of funk.
Mm-hmm. And those, the more that we've played them, they've really gotten more
they're
powerful.
kind of the highlight of the set.
'Cause I think
is funny, which was a surprise to
well,
me.
the dilemma,
I was going to kind of ignore that material.
Oh no,
for this tour.
Well, the dilemma is that stuff never feels that powerful when you're just sitting in a room rehearsing it. You get the audience going crazy, and then when you shake your butt up there and all that, it's amazing what that does to the crowd. But you can't tell that's going to happen in that dry old rehearsal spot. We think, oh, is this funky? Who knows? But when the crowd responds, then you say, oh, whatever it is, do that. And so, that's just the magic that happens when an audience is there and they're ready to rock, and you do that thing.
I pretty much thought we were going to do the new record, and I was just going to focus on singing and standing there and trying to sing the song well.
Yeah,
and you guys have been encouraging me to make an idiot of myself.
No, actually, it was pretty scary the first 3 days of rehearsal, because we started to make a list of songs that we wanted to try. It ended up being like 30 songs. Like, well, we can maybe try that. Maybe we could try this one. So
it was a big bulk of songs.
They've worked hard.
Obviously, the focus was on the new album as well, because that just came out.
Yeah, but as the tour goes on, it diminishes.
Really?
No. I mean, I don't think the new record diminishes. I just think the other stuff becomes as
become more of a rock show, though. Right. It's funny.
Well, right. I mean, it's almost like you got all these people there. You've got to do something. And I think the new songs are very powerful, but the old ones, people want to hear those as well. And I think it's fun to hear us do those old ones as well, and just to bring some weirdness or energy or whatever
different energy that you're going to bring to it.
Yeah, that we do. Yeah.
And the next song is actually one of the new ones, right? So I'll throw it back to you guys.
It's a classic. Yeah.
It's a new classic.
The Flaming Lips have their own attaché case of classics as well. I'm just going to break into one for a minute.
All right.
Do you realize you have the most beautiful face? Do you realize we're floating in space? Do you realize happiness makes you cry. Do you realize that everyone you know someday will die? Instead of saying all of your goodbyes, let them know you realize life goes fast. It's hard to make good things last. Realize the sun don't go down, just an illusion caused by the world spinning round.
That's a whole new take on a Flaming Lips song. Right?
I know,
You
it's beautiful. It makes I'm standing behind him and he sings that. It makes me cry.
Strips it down to the bare
Yeah.
essentials.
Nice one, Beck.
Good song.
Yeah. We're going to do
Lonesome Tears, I
Lonesome
think.
Tears. There you go. All right. All right.
All right, it's Beck with the Flaming Lips. On Morning Becomes Eclectic.
Nick with a hangover.
Lonesome tears, I can't cry them anymore. I can't think of what they're for. Oh, they ruin me every time. But I'll try. Leave behind some days. These tears just can't erase. I don't need them anymore. How could this love ever turning, never turn as I always? How could this love ever changing, never change the way I feel? Lazy sun, your eyes catch the light with promises that might come true for a while. Oh, alright, farther than I should, harder than I could. sorry eyes to cut the bone, make it hard, leave you alone, leave you here, wearing your wounds, waving your guns, somebody new. Baby, you're lost. Baby, you're lost. Baby, you're lost cause there's too many people you used to know. They see you coming, they see you go. Know your secrets, you know this. This town is crazy, nobody cares. Baby, you're lost. Baby, you're lost. Baby, you're lost cause tired of fighting, I'm tired of fighting, fighting for a lost cause. There's a place where you are going, you ain't never been before. No one laughing at your back now. No one standing at your door. That what you thought love was wrong. Baby, you're lost. Baby, you're lost. Baby, I'm lost cause I'm tired of fighting, I'm tired of fighting, fighting for a lost cause.
Beck with the Flaming Lips on Morning Becomes Eclectic. It's a special hour here, and I think we'll just let them carry on.
Go to sleep. We're so tired now, all together in a snake bit of songs. New days, throw your chains away, try to hang your hopes on the wind. Little one, just a little way today. All we need is night rise, like the evening flies. In the turnstile, backwards we fly. Cold bones, tied together by black ropes we pull from a swing. Little one, just a little way today. All we need is can't stand on crooked places. downtown. Sailors run aground in the sea change. Nothing is safe. Strange waves push us every way. In the storm boat we'll float away. And on just a little way today. All the dreams are wasted. And on just a little way today. All of the days are wasted. And on, hold on, all the dreams are
Beck with the Flaming Lips on Morning Becomes Eclectic, and there's a couple more songs left, but I want to do a little more chatting with the boys.
Yeah.
Last time we were talking about how when you guys came out to California to start rehearsing with Beck, you had some ideas. And
Yeah, we saw a missile explode the first day or the
Oh, we
second
did.
day.
We did.
And
Yeah.
we've been locked up in this room for a couple of days, and finally, fluorescent lit kind of industrial space. One of these Slipknot kind of bands was next door, going just like-
Mudvayne. It was Mudvayne.
It was
yeah.
Mudvayne, right?
And they were very nice guys.
They were nice, and they were
Their music,
incredibly.
yeah. Their music is very evil, but they were very nice.
Yeah, and that was just pounding through the walls while
every
we're
day.
trying to
Yeah.
play these delicate acoustic kind of
Right, these sensitive
ballads.
suicidal ballads.
So I brought all these gentlemen out to the wilds of Burbank, and we just took a walk around the block.
We
and the
were going
sun
to go
was
see.
going
We were
down.
going to go see the airplanes land. You two were going to take
Yeah.
us that spot where they flew right over top of our heads.
right at Burbank
right,
Airport.
Right. Mhm.
And we looked up, and this strange thing was flying through the sky, and
Well, it
we
was,
were transfixed. We thought the end had arrived, and
yeah, we did.
and Wayne thought we were this is how he was going to die.
Well, I calmly accepted. Here I am standing with Beck Hansen, and this missile, obviously that was launched by Saddam Hussein or something like that, is coming right at us, meaning that they knew we were rehearsing with you in California, and they decided that's when we'll bomb it. And we sort of thought, what is that? And you said, I think it's a nuclear weapon, and we just sort of accepted. Well, we'll die right here with you, Beck. And I thought, Beck being, familiar with the area, we'd run to someplace safe.
you figured he'd know where the shelter was,
He'd
right?
say, come on, Wayne, let's get the hell out of it. And we stood there like, oh, well. And so that's kind of a metaphor for this whole tour that we've been on, right? We stand there we stand there and take whatever's coming at us. But it didn't end up being a missile that was actually pointed at us. It was going the other way.
Yeah, it exploded midair.
I think I saw that thing. They were testing their technology.
Right,
and
exactly.
It's just weird they would do it over Los Angeles.
But Beck proved his braveness, because we didn't really know at all what it was, and it could have indeed been coming right at us. And he could have said, "Forget this, man. I'm important. I'm going to live. I don't care about you guys." But he stood there and said, "Look, if it's coming at us, let's face it, and I thought that's
We'll
a
brace
telling
it together.
Yeah, it's a telling moment. We stood there together. Yeah,
It's where
so
we became a band
we did. No, you're right.
at that point. Yeah.
Right. We
As
shared
the nuclear missile approached.
some dangerous experience always bonds people together, and it truly did. Yeah.
I don't know where to go from there. How many songs did you actually end up rehearsing and taking out on the road?
There's quite a few, and he's always surprising us. You know, I think because he knows all these songs so well. You know, he'll walk in one day and say, "Hey, let's do that song," and it'll be midway through the set. We'll say, "Beck, we don't know that one," and he'll go, "Oh, all right, well then we won't do that one then." So it's, I don't know. We probably have a repertoire,
25 or something.
at least. Yeah, you know.
We can pick from on night to night.
What's been the biggest surprise for you, either personally or just musically, as the band has developed?
Well,
every day's a surprise. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I wish, even the thing that we did last night. I wish that we had more moments where this sort of can just happen.
We should point out when we're talking about last night that we're going to air this several weeks after last night, but you're talking about the Sounds Eclectic.
Right. I'm sorry.
Just for the
right.
uninitiated.
But in a lot of ways, he's very busy. He's promoting a record, and we're on tour, and then we're promoting a record as well. So a lot of times we're just off in our separate corners, doing interviews,
dealing with what you got to do, yeah.
And a lot of times we do kind of meet up right there. It's like, hey, Beck, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing? And boom, we're into the first song.
Right.
So it isn't as though we're every day, taking drugs and getting drunk together and all that. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we were, though? But we're not.
We probably wouldn't be here right now.
But like the thing that we did last night, where it's just. Well, we had gone up, and you were really working out stuff with Beth Orton and
I was
Nora
being
Jones.
ambitious that night.
You were doing a lot, and I sort of felt like I'm with you every day, and these people are just with you for tonight, so spend time with them. But then unbeknownst to you, I was going to do a couple of songs that you didn't really know. As
and
a
I was
duet.
going to stand there and
Yeah, sort of act
be
like
the straight man.
Yeah, what's this guy doing here? Yeah, so I went up and I did
Kind of like you're doing right now.
so I went up and did I Got You Back.
Right.
As opposed to I Got You Babe. That's the classic duet that everybody thinks of doing. And and then we quickly went to the Waylon and Willie classic of She's a Good-Hearted Woman Loving a Good Timing Man, and you don't know that one either. So that's what made it so much fun, right?
Especially for the audience, because
right.
Well, I know we got another couple of songs left for this set right now.
Right.
Okay.
I think Paper Tiger's up next. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. So again, it's Beck with the Flaming Lips on Morning Becomes Eclectic.
Just like a paper tiger, torn apart by idle hands, through the moons and the weather. Fix yourself while you still can. No more ashes to ashes. No more cinders from the sky. Rid all the laws of creation. Tell the dead man how to die. Oh, deserts down below us, and storms up above. Like a stray doggone defective, like a paper tiger, looking through a broken diamond. Make the past what it should be. Through the helter-skelter morning, capsized boats on the sea. Oh, deserts down below us, and storms up above. Like a stray doggone defective, like a paper tiger in the sun. just holding on to nothing. Let's see how long nothing lasts. Oh, deserts down below, and storms up above. Like a stray dog gone defective, like a paper tied up in the snow. To the truth, one road back to civilization, but there's no road back to you.
Morning Becomes Eclectic. Again, it's here at 89.9 KCRW. We're just about wrapping up our very special hour with Beck and Flaming Lips. There was some smart intro I was supposed to do to this last song. I know we worked it out at the beginning of this thing, and I can't remember what it was, but it had to do with the song title, I think, right? It's New Pollution, which is the last song. And what was I supposed to say? There was some smarty pants thing.
Oh, you were going to include what the song title?
I told you I would forget it, didn't I?
Right. I thought you forgot the one at the benefit as well.
I forgot everything at the benefit.
Right.
Yeah. But you know, I think the best thing I can do is say thank you first of all for coming in and doing this.
Well, thank you guys. You guys have have always been on our side, and
there were a lot of people involved in making this happen, because you guys have been out on the road for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we've been going backwards and forwards talking to people. So I'll come back and say thank you to all the people who need to be thanked at the end of it. But we just felt that the Flaming Lips and Beck out on tour needed to be documented in a radio session.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's a great thing. I'm glad we got to come in. I know it's it's on Sunday, and usually people are sleeping off their hangovers and all that. But I'm glad that we made the effort.
I'm glad too. Yeah.
So,
but we talked about New Pollution being the one that we thought, you know, of all these songs, that if you had to take Beck and put him with a band, the one that would be the most, I don't know, ruined, destroyed, elevated, changed, whatever it is that you think we would do
of all his songs, this
would
would be the
vote
one
for Nicotine and Gravy, but
I see.
we can't really play that one today.
Right.
So the second most.
Right. This one. Well, we tried it early on, and it was kind of, you know, I didn't feel like it was really working that well. And then the other night we just said, let's try it again.
Right.
We tried it in Vegas.
We did.
Perfect place.
And we bashed it out, and it was quite a thrill, I thought, when we played it the other night. It really was strangely exhilarating. Yeah.
And it had been exiled for weeks.
It had, so
a month probably.
So knowing what we know, we're going to try it here and see if it works.
All right.
Yeah.
And gosh,
It might be a loud mess, but
it might be a disaster. Yeah.
It's back in the fold anyway.
Right,
so
right.
it's back in the Flaming Lips with New Pollution.
There you go.
She's got a silhouette on each arm. She's got the little white cavity quasars. She's got a common weight inside of the boot. A pink eyes looking through the foot of the gauges. She's a She's alone in the revolution. She's got a paradise camouflage, like a whipped crack sending me shivers. She's a born and strip my notion, got no drunk and nervous. She's alone in the revolution. She's alone in the revolution.
It's Beck with the Flaming Lips, Wayne Coyne, Stephen Drozd, Michael Ivans, and along with Greg Kirsten and Cliff Skurlock. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks so
Nick.
much. All right.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, nice one, Beck. That rocked.